The person you say yes to for a first date may be the same person that you're gonna say I do to a few years from now. So just make sure that every day and every date counts. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my dating series, and this video is called How to Date with Intent. Now, the whole purpose of this video is to shine light on the fact that we should not just be aimlessly dating, but that we should be dating with a purpose and with a mission, and that is to meet someone who fits the criteria that we are looking for. The first step to dating anyone is to do a little bit of self-discovery. This might seem a little odd, as we usually think of dating as meeting other people, getting outside of our comfort zone, and that is something that does happen. But before we even get into actually dating and meeting people, we first need to find out a little bit about ourselves. So the main things that we want to find out are A, what are our needs in a relationship? And B, what are our wants in a relationship? Something that you need is considered a deal breaker. That means if that person did not have that thing, you really do not see yourself having a future with that person. You don't see yourself marrying that person, potentially having kids with them. On the other hand, things that you want, maybe things that you're attracted to, things that you like, but things that you know aren't necessary for you to be happy and fulfilled in life. I would make it easy and even just stick to 3 things each. So what are 3 things you need in a partner, and what are 3 things you want? For instance, my wants could be, I want someone who's over 6 feet tall. I want someone who's from, the Middle East, who shares roots with me. Another thing that I could want is maybe someone who has a close relationship with their family. Now, these are things that are nice, but I wouldn't be very, very, very opposed to speaking to the person if they did not have these things. Things that I need, on the other hand, are absolute essentials. For instance, this can be honesty, this can be open communication, this can be secure with themselves, this can be someone who's stable emotionally. Once you've written the 3 things you want and the 3 things you need down, you really need to drill these inside your head and seriously just have a filter on anyone you meet or anyone you engage with. And this doesn't just go to show, oh, okay, they're not stable, okay, I can't talk to them. But you need to come to terms with yourself and accept the fact that A, this person doesn't have something that's on my needs list, therefore I don't see a future with them, and I'm not going to put my effort and attention and time into it. Now, if someone has all of the things that you need, but they don't have some of the things you want, that is okay. And that's the thing about life. You'll never find someone who has everything you need and everything you want. But what's important is they have what you need, because at the end of the day, our wants are just desires, and those come and go, and they're going to change. I really, really, really just can't stand people who talk trash whoever they're with, or maybe just say I always fall for the same kind of guy, or there's no such thing as true love out there, when the truth of the matter is they really just haven't done a little bit of self-discovery to find out what their wants and needs are, and they really aren't making sure to check that the people in their life align with their needs and wants. Now, if you're already currently dating someone or in a relationship, you should do a little bit of investigation and see, hey, am I happy and am I fulfilled in this relationship? And if you are, more than likely this person fulfills all of your needs and maybe some of your wants too. Now, if the opposite is true and you're with someone or dating someone and you really feel unfulfilled, if you take some time to write out your wants and your needs, you're gonna find out that this person does not cross off many of those needs off of your list. You guys, it's time to be selfish. It's okay to reject people because they do not have what you're looking for. And this is what I've always constantly reminded myself. Not everyone is worthy of you or your time. You should be off limits to some people, and some people are not going to meet your standards, and that's just how life works. Just because you find someone attractive, just because you have a fun night out with someone, just because someone makes you laugh at the end of the day, does not mean that you guys are meant to, really try to work things out and see there's a future. In today's age, I'm seeing a lot of people who are in relationships, but they're very unhappy because the person who they're with really isn't fulfilling them in the most essential ways. Now, maybe you realize your need list is green eyes and 6 foot tall and has $1 million in their bank account. And if that's really the case, then the real issue is you and what you value in other people. If you're valuing things that are shallow and surface level, such as just someone's style or someone's hair color or eye color, then you really are not looking for the right traits in someone. And unfortunately, you are going to learn the hard way that those things are not going to be a strong foundation as you guys build a future together. So as this video comes to an end, I just want to remind you guys that it's okay to have standards, it's okay to have values, it's okay to say, hey, these are my needs, and you're not really fitting the description that I need for my future, my happiness. Not everyone is meant to be your partner, and that's why it's so rare and so hard to find someone who really fits the picture that we're looking for. And so be choosy. And I mean it. Be choosy. The person you say yes to for a first date may be the same person that you're gonna say I do to a few years from now. So just make sure that every day and every date counts.